for this workshop tip, real quick one here. I'm just going to show what I've kind of settled on for track cleaning. I know track cleaning, again, is one of those areas of our hobby where there are many opinions, some strongly held. So I'm not going to get into a debate. I'm just going to kind of show you what I did in case anyone's interested. I started off, I had a Woodland Scenics tidy track system. I really don't mind it. I really think it's kind of a nice system. It's got, you know, the little head on it. It's got the 2 pads you put on it. I like using it this way to clean track. When it's open track, I think it works fairly well. And it's got, you know, several different pads you can use. And a lot of guys are probably real familiar with this. These gray pads. One's for light cleaning, one's for heavy cleaning, and this is just for kind of generic, real light duty cleanup, I believe. Not a bad system. And I do like the fact that you can take the handle and clip that bad boy in there, and then that gives you some reach. And I'll use this to clean on, like, across the double track bridge very, very carefully. Under signal bridges and whatnot. It's some place you want to be careful, or you may not want your gigantic hand reaching in there, and if you're anything like me, probably breaking stuff. All right, so that's one system that I like. And what I kind of settled on for more generic, kind of like, I'll liken this to if anyone out there plays pool, billiards as it may be called. You have your chalk for your cue all around the pool table. Well, I settled on something like this to have all around the layout, mostly on the control cabinets. What they are Cratex abrasive pads, the extra fine. And where I purchased mine from is from Travers at travers.com. This is the ginormous catalog they sent me. And I'll go through and show you what I bought. If you have any inclination, let me just change this here. The catalog page is 1115, and that's these items right here. And I'll show these in more detail. But the thing I like about these are there are different shapes available. And let me just kind of show those, because some of these are unique. There are other options out there, but these are kind of cool. So what these are, and here are the items. Oh, again, I gotta change this so you can read the darn thing. I did sanitize this so people don't get upset. These are the item numbers, and what's kind of cool about them are the 2 that are different sizes. So the main size that I buy is this. This is a 1-inch by a 1/4 inch by a 6-inch long block, basically. Extra fine, and it's the Cratex block. And then what I do is I cut it into 3 pieces, and then I use these. They're a little bit easier to handle around the layout as opposed to this. So out of one of these, I get 3 smaller pieces. And the price for this block is $14. And the closest thing I found to it, which certainly is available, is from Walthers. And the prices I have here are from Model Train Stuff. And you can see the Walthers block, the Walthers Cratex block, item 949522, Cratex block XF, extra fine. It's 3 by 1 by a 1/4. So, you know, it's roughly half of the 6-inch block. And at Model Train Stuff, you can get it for $7.50. Okay, so if I take one of these at $14, cut it in half, you're at $7. So the price comparison is very, very similar. So, you know, I wouldn't rush out and buy this particular block. You know, just wait till the next time you're going to order it, and I'm sure other places have it, and throw one in your shopping cart, because the price difference isn't all that big a deal, and I really wouldn't sweat it. They have this other item here, Woodland Scenics Rail Pal. I'm not real familiar with that. I don't know how big it is. It's $5.29, so I don't know a lot about that. Maybe someone else knows and can let us know. All right, so the option for this size, half of it, is available from Walthers, and it's called a Cratex block, so it's probably the same stuff. Just maybe it's got some Walthers, you know, branding on it. I don't know. And price-wise, very similar. All right. Now, what I like about the Cratex blocks you can get from Travers are these sizes. They have this size here, which is the same material, the same extra fine, and it is a quarter by a, no, I'm sorry, this one's a half by a half, again by a 6-inch block. Now this I like, is a little nicer to handle when you're just going to come along, maybe do one rail heads, and you can also use it, since it's, you know, a 1/2 inch, and you could even cut this. I don't. I tend to leave it like this and use it, and then when the ends get kind of, you know, gunked up from cleaning track, I just put it in the miter box and cut the end off. And then this little bad boy is a quarter by a quarter by 6. This is really nice. Gives you some real good control for cleaning, like around switch points. Of course, you throw it against the stock rail and come in very carefully. You know, maybe over road crossings. I just use this to clean across the road crossing that we just put in on the layout. It's really, really handy. It's easy to grip. I keep it usually this length, and then I can use it real fine spots, you know, inside the rail heads. Like I said, road crossings, switch points, frogs, you know, areas where this won't get, and areas where that certainly won't get. So I find that very, very useful. So that's why I went to Travers to buy these. And since I was buying them, I bought some of these. You know, because price-wise, it isn't that big a deal. So just wanted to show that. I'll put the item numbers from Travers in the description and probably subtitles here. Like I said, those are the items that we're talking about from Travers. I think it's a worthwhile tool to get, especially the smaller size. So, just wanted to put that up there. Those are the item numbers, part numbers, and prices. It's roughly $14 for the larger block, very similar to the Walthers block. It's also $14 for the 1/2 by 1/2, and it's $8 for the quarter by quarter. So you can see what it costs, and if interested, there's an option for you. Again, I like them, especially these two sizes, and especially this one for fine detailed work. So there you go, just an idea. Not the end all be all, but what I sell it on. Like I say, I'll put you know, pieces like this on top of each control cabinet around the layout. So when you're out there, you can grab it real quick and give it a shot to clean things up. In addition, I do have one of the CMX rail cleaning cars, but my layout's now been designed mostly so it's open, for the very fact that I didn't have to get hidden areas and whatnot. So these blocks in combination usually do what I need to do. And I found if I keep it clean and run some trains, I really don't have to do a whole lot of track cleaning. So there you go. Just a quick idea. Geez, probably one of my shortest videos I've ever done, but is what we use for cleaning track here on the Bennett Railroad. Thanks for watching, everybody.